Sup, y'all? It's me, your boy Asmongold, and today we're over at Act 1. We're going to start the second quest here, Explore Cellar. The reason we're going to be doing that is we're trying to get the item, Eyes of the Dead. And that makes War of the Dead, which is apparently a quote from Plato, completely irrelevant. But basically, this item is a two-handed barbarian weapon. And the reason that we're doing this is the guy that we're going to kill is actually a quest mob that always spawns. And so this run took me a little bit under 5 minutes. And so every 5 minutes, you've basically got one chance at the item. They've recently said that the drop rates of the legendaries have been like significantly increased, and also increased by the torment level that you're fighting the mobs on. And so I'm doing this on Torment 3. Like Torment 3, for me, I mean, as you can see, is a complete fucking joke. I'm not even really worried about dying ever, except for a couple times. It is kind of annoying to have to go through all this other stuff, but compared to trying to hunt for a rare spawn that probably isn't going to spawn to begin with, especially like Kel'Thuzad or something like that, this really isn't even that big of a deal. You do have to kill this guy, so you kind of do want to spec at least a little bit for like single target, but basically you can run through everything, and so actually spec completely for single target. There's really no reason not to, honestly, because I mean, shit. The rest of these mobs, like, I just kill them because, you know, I'm just doing me. But for the most part, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you kill them or not. One thing that's good about this is that, as I said, it's a quest. And so, obviously, you're going to be getting a little bit. I think I turned in for 5 mil. So I get, you know, a 5 million experience for doing doing something that I'm already going to be doing anyway, assuming that you're farming this item. Now, I mean, obviously the barbarian weapon, I was taking a look at it. It's a two-handed axe, I'm pretty sure. I don't really know if it's worth it or not, honestly. A lot of crafting items are not worth it, and you've always got to make sure that you're going to be getting a crafting item that is worth it before you spend all your time doing it. But as you can see here, I mean, it's really not that hard to get there. Basically, like, you have to go through Cathedral level 1, and that's it. Like, you don't have to go through level 2 or anything like that. And as you can see here, I'm also going to just do this whole event here. And so, obviously, if you're just going strictly for time, or you don't have this event spawn for you, you're going to be doing this even faster than I am. And so, I mean, this is not even really that big of a deal. But again, this is kind of not really that great of an item, you know, compared to like a one-handed weapon with like frost damage on it, or, you know, like frost and power, you know, like a number of other things. And so I guess, you know, you're not really going to get, you know, an amazing item, but even if you get this, I don't really know how well barbarian two-handers can roll, but if I don't really think that they can be that amazing personally, because they're two-handed weapons, and as far as I know, two-handed weapons are only good for Crusaders, and every other class two-handed weapons are a complete waste of time. But basically, if you want to get this item, or, you know, you just made a barbarian, like, this is like throughout the quest line, so it's like if you're just leveling up and you know, you have this weapon drop for you, fuck it, you know, why not, you know, make it, especially, you know, if you don't have anything else, you know, just maybe a shitty yellow or something like that as soon as you hit 70. It's not really that bad of an idea, you know, when you think about it. But you know, I mean, you do whatever you want, obviously. But anyway, so then you go into LEORIC'S passage, and basically you can just go ahead and you know, exit as cinematic, obviously, and you have to kill these little mobs, and then the big guy is going to spawn in just a second. But as soon as you kill the little ones, the big guy, I think his name's like Headcleaver or something like that. And so he's not, yeah, here he is. This is the guy that actually drops the item. And since the legendary drop rate has been increased, I've actually made sure that the item actually drops. There it is. So yeah, I've tried to make sure the item actually drops in my videos now, since like the drop rates aren't terrible. So you guys know that I'm not lying to you. But rest assured, Eyes of the Dead does drop from Headcleaver. Now, he drops from some other mobs too. He drops from other mobs that are the large skeletons that carry the axe, like the Act 3 one. But other than that, those are the only places to get them. But this is the most efficient way to farm it. And that's actually pretty much it. As you can see, I got a little bit of experience. And that's pretty much it for the video. So thanks for watching. And like